Hey guys, Maury here. I just got back from Willow Springs in a fun 100-degree heat, but I thought I'd do a little download with you on who showed up. It was a West Coast racing event, predominantly Viper guys. So there were a lot of Vipers out there, comp coupes and stock ones and race cars. And they are fast, there's no doubt about it. I had my E46 M3 race car out there, held its own with everybody, so it did okay. Had a really good little session with a Lotus Elise supercharged cup car. The guy told me it was about 1,800 pounds, 300 plus horsepower to the rear wheels. My E46 is about 2,400 pounds with 250 horsepower to the rear wheels. So he definitely had an advantage, weight and horsepower, but the little M3 kept up with the Lotus for a whole session. We had a pretty good cat and mouse game going. Not a race, but still fun. There were some cool Audi Le Mans cars, R8s with unbelievable aero. I tried to follow them for a few sessions, and if I could stay within about 10 car lengths during a lap, that was probably about as good as I could do. Unbelievable ground effects, and the look of these cars is just absolutely insane. One of the fun cars out there that I thought was kind of cool, there was a 260Z that had the full 240Z package done, bumpers and looked just like a 240, but under the hood he had a 3.2 liter built Rebello with fuel injection. He had suspension, brakes. I mean, it was a beautiful car, and he's out there on the track. It was awesome to see. No real incidents, which was kind of fun. A lot of people cruising off the track, but no accidents, no incidents that was of note. And then there were a few of the Mustang guys there too. So some of the GT 350s were out there, the new ones, and man, do those things sound good. Little big for the track, but they still handle pretty good considering the weight. Yeah, they just sound so wicked down the front straight with that motor. And then some of the old Mustang guys were there. There was a cool 65, I call it the Black Menace. It was a coupe where it looked like, and I never got a good handle on where the engine was located, but it was, the front seat was in the back seat, and they had a long steering column, so it almost looked as though they brought the motor and drivetrain back for weight distribution. But it was slammed down, it was black on black, it sounded wicked. It probably, I don't know what motor he had, but it just sounded amazing, and always fun to see the old vintage cars out there with the newer stuff. So again, if you guys haven't been on the track with West Coast Racing, I would highly recommend it. It's a great group, very diverse group of cars. So again, you have the old cars, you have the new cars, you have everything in between. They have a red group, which is mostly just race cars, and that was what I was driving in. But then they have a blue group, which is fast cars, just not race cars. And then beginner group. So if you're a beginner, you can go out and they do have instruction as well. So if you're in the SoCal area, there are events at Willow Springs. They have 2 events typically per year, weekend event. Really fun, safe group. And again, it's reasonable, not too expensive compared to some of these other clubs or clubs that have instruction. So that's kind of my wrap up. All good. Wish I was back on the track and had fun. So hope to see you guys out there. Feel free again to ping me if you have any questions about going to the track or what you should do. I've got a couple of videos on there that I think are good for again, people who have not done it, just to listen to and kind of get a high level. And feel free to reach out to me personally, and I'll try and answer your questions. Maury signing out. Bye.